Hi Pisces, welcome to Ami Tarot. My name is Sharena and this is going to be your self-reflection for whenever you decide to tune in. So today we're going to talk about your thoughts. What are you thinking about the most or will think about the most throughout the course of the week? And we're going to pull some tarot cards and oracle cards to get any clarity that you may need as it relates to whatever it is that's going on in your personal life and also what's going on with your social interactions with other people. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to pull a virtue card to kind of to kind of summarize the main focus of your thoughts throughout the week. What is it that you're going to be focusing on the most? Whoa. All right, so I'm gonna go with the first one that I saw. Some of you all could be dealing with a Gemini individual, sun sign. And by the way, Pisces, this is going to be for all of the placements, but especially if you have Pisces as your Saturn placement, or if you have Pisces in the 6th house. Now, you don't have to have these placements for this message to resonate with you. I'm just saying, in case you do, this is more than likely the message for you at this time. All right. But the reason that I say you could be dealing with a Gemini is because this is a Gemini card at the corner there. And this is integrity. Okay. So you're going to be focusing a lot on integrity this week. It says, bear witness to your own inclusion. Integrity, the state of being whole and undivided, right relation between symbiotic parts. Oh, hold on. Yeah. Sorry about that. I had to take a phone call. So again, integrity, state of being whole and undivided, right relation between symbiotic parts. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with this quote that it says, bear witness of your own inclusion, or to your own inclusion. So what this means is to show that something exists or that it is true, or to bear witness to the value of your hard work, the success that you have. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with the first part. To exist as something exists or true. So there is something that you may witness this week, Pisces, that someone may come to you and ask you, can you relay anything that you saw or witnessed? And I feel like you're going to be asked to have integrity, to be honest about what you witnessed, what you heard, because I feel like any information that you may have will be very helpful. I also heard give credit to who is due to who is owed that credit. So make sure that you give credit to the proper person, or maybe Pisces, someone is going to give you the proper credit that you deserve. I feel like the act of integrity is definitely being suggested on your behalf, Pisces. And then if it's someone outside of you, I do feel like someone is going to act out of integrity. But I really feel like this is suggesting this heavily from your part. Like, I feel like something about what it is that you know, especially with this Gemini energy coming out here, whatever information you have would definitely be helpful in more ways than you can, think of. All right, so let's see how this is going to relate to your interactions and other relationships with people with this energy of integrity. How is this going to relate to your interactions with other people, whether romantic, platonic, don't matter. You have someone who's very curious about you. Someone could be asking a lot of questions, trying to get all the information that they can on about you. Let's see why. What's at the bottom? This person feels like they want recognition from you. Now, I did see this in the reverse when I looked at the bottom. So maybe this is someone who tried to get your attention and failed. So I feel like someone is asking around to see what it is that you're interested in. So what I want to say is be very careful of someone, that you may meet, Pisces, or you yourself behaving this way to where they seem like they have all these similarities with you, all these common interests. They just seem to say the right thing at the right time all the time. If it happens a little bit too frequently and it seems ingenuine, it's because this person's been doing a lot of background information and researching on you. Okay, so I would just, as curious as they are about you, you need to be just as curious about them. Okay, don't take anything at face value. Really question their integrity. Because again, this is somebody who tried to get your attention and failed and couldn't. Okay, so that's in relation to other people. Let's see how this integrity is going to play out in your finances, in your career. Let's see what's going on here for Pisces, all placements. All right, we have, it's time to take things to the next level. It's time to level up. Okay. My attention is drawn to these puzzle pieces. I feel like you have, again, because it's going with the information. You have the puzzle pieces, the answers, the solutions. I feel like you have exactly what is needed to put something into place here. And because of that, you're about to level up. I feel like you're about to either get recognized, be considered for a promotion, or there's just going to be more attention, or maybe there's going to be like a little bonus because of something extra that you have that is useful. Honestly, I feel like I'm going to just say it exactly how I heard it, Pisces. If you feel like you got to snitch, snitch, because we have wrong path. I feel like you are going to be the one to help create solutions for a reoccurring problem. This wrong path has come to me as like a reoccurring problem, especially if this is like a bad turnaround rate where people coming in and going out as quickly as they come in. I feel like you maybe have like some sort of insight as to why that's happening and how things can improve. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and talk about that too. I would just say be as honest as you can, because you never know what people are actually questioning you for. Maybe they're just trying to see how you're going to respond. All right, Pisces. All right, and now to move on to any other personal matters that's going on in your life that you may be curious about or have any other questions for, think of that question right now and put it in the forefront of your mind, because we're going to answer it. And then we're going to take all of these oracles over to the extended, and we're going to dive deeper and pull some extra cards to see what's going on, again, in your relationships with other people, your finances and career, and whatever else is going on in your personal lives. All right, so let's see. What is the answer to Pisces' question, if they have one? You already know the answer. Whatever it is you asked about, you already know the answer. So if you feel like you don't know, think again, reevaluate, because you already know the answer. Okay, so we're going to talk about that more in the extended and see exactly what that is hinting to, what specifically it's talking about. So again, if you want to know anything else about these things, at the end of this video, just click the link down below. It's going to be the first one in the description box, and it's going to take you directly to that blog post, and your extended will be at the very end. Okay, so that's that. But now let's go ahead and redirect the focus back on your thoughts in relation to integrity. Let's see, why do you have this coming out? Why are you going to be thinking this way? I feel like for some, I just heard somebody's going to be telling you a fib. There's at least going to be one person who's going to tell you a small little white lie. And I feel like you're going to know it's a lie because you're going to see the truth with your own eyes, or you're going to hear it with your own ears. But you're not going to let people know that you know. I don't know if you could read this, but it says you must remain a hidden gem for now. I feel like you're not, again, I feel like you're going to hesitate to share some information that you have because of how juicy it is. Of how, like, whatever information you have is definitely going to get people talking. And it's going to get people to start sharing and making this into a bigger thing. Some of you have, maybe some of you actually have some dirt on someone. All right, let's see, what else do we have? You have plenty of time to make up your mind whether or not you want to reveal what it is that you know. Because I feel like even though you have some very vital information, I feel like you're not obligated to share it. It's not your duty to share this information. You don't have to let other people know what you know, but it is highly suggested that you share it. Or maybe there's just someone who then they're going to be begging you for the information, begging you for the answers. It says you should indulge in self or shared intimacy. So maybe that's what the information is about. It's about what's going on in a very intimate part of someone's life that could be vastly different than what is shared on the public sphere of things. I feel like you have, wow, Pisces, what kind of power do you have? Because I feel like if you wanted to, you could really reveal someone, exploit someone. This kind of remind me of a reading that I just did on Patreon. Which reading was that? I want to say it was the influential interference. That reading on Patreon is the one that will illustrate any negative influences that surround you from other people or any other shadow traits that you could be expressing yourself, and you needing to be aware of it so that you don't cause yourself any kind of like negative situations or just, I don't know, just bad karma. I don't know, just something that you need to be aware of so that you can keep yourself in check. Or like I said, this can be just negative influences around you to be careful about. So I think this came out in that reading. So if you're interested, I will definitely take a look at that. But yeah, I feel like some of you all have the opportunity to expose someone if you really, really wanted to. It could be about you and another, you and someone else. Maybe that's why you're hesitating to share this information, because maybe it will also reveal parts of what, like it will reveal however you contributed to something. Maybe you play in part. Maybe you want to come clean, Pisces. Maybe you want to come clean, and maybe that's just going to have to take somebody else having to get exploited or revealed or told on, snitched on. I don't know. I feel like you want to clear your conscience. But right now you're remaining hidden. All right, let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards and see what's going on. What is going on for Pisces? And if anything in this reading resonates with you even a little bit, I would really appreciate it if you like the video and leave your comments down below and subscribe to the channel, because yeah, I would really appreciate that. Thank you. All right, how does this, what does this remain a hidden gem for now? How does this relate to Pisces and what it is that they're thinking about and how it relates to integrity? Oh, okay. I feel like this is a very clear message. We have the Two of Cups in reverse. A breakup, a really bad breakup happened recently between you and another, possibly, because that was the card that we had got at the bottom of this deck here. You and another could have went through a really, really bad breakup or a separation. There could have been a negative share of words. A breakup could have happened because there was some information that was shared that was not true, or maybe someone was dishonest. Okay. Two of Cups usually talks about reciprocal energy. Whatever it is you give to me, I give back to you. I'm going to, you know, reinvest back into you as you do to me. Maybe this was not happening. Maybe this was a connection that was one-sided. Okay. There were a lot of disagreements, because again, this is clarifying you must remain a hidden gem for now. There were some things that this person kept from you, or that you kept from this person, Pisces. And now I feel like with this integrity, you want to come clean, or somebody else wants to come clean, because either they have the facts, they have the answers, or they just want to reveal how they truly felt at the time whenever this happened, because I'm feeling like this was a bad fallout that maybe not a lot of people knew about. Maybe this was something that was hidden. Maybe on the outside, you know, it was all about you and another. You know, people saw you all together and just assumed everything was fine. Whole time behind closed doors, things were not fine. Things was bad. Okay, things was just not good. All right. I feel like because well, this is not solely just romantic. It's not just romantic. This could have been between a good pair of friends who are no longer friends. I'm also getting that too. Let's see. What do I want to use? It's so many options. Let me use this one. I'm going to use the Interconnections Oracle deck for this. Why is the Two of Cups here? This person could have been obsessed with you, or they could have been obsessed over something else, and it pretty much took over or overrided the chemistry and the connection between you two. Excuse me. I just heard a negative obsession, because the Two of Cups is something that you reject. Somebody here was obsessed with something that was constantly being rejected. So maybe this was somebody who was like always proclaiming something, saying something to another person, and this person was obsessed with just like deny, or I'm not okay. So maybe this was somebody, whenever they tried to share how they felt, if it wasn't what this person assumed that they would think or say, or if it's not what this person wanted to hear or believe, they just did not hear it. They would not listen to what their partner had to say or how they felt. They were obsessed with what they wanted to see and hear from their partner. And if it wasn't that, they rejected it. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about this. You have plenty of time. And this is, again, falling right underneath integrity. Six days from now, from the time you watch this, can be significant. Or the 6th day of the month from whenever you watch this can be significant. I just heard May 6th can be significant. You have plenty of time. Maybe you'll get another chance to air this out with this person. And we have the Four of Pentacles. You might have a chance. Because the Four of Pentacles is that person where they're like, nope, you can't have this, you can't have that. I'm not willing to give you any of my time, any of my resources. I'm not sharing anything with you. This is all for me. With the Four of Pentacles in reverse, this is someone who is a little bit more open-minded. This is somebody to where if you have good reason, maybe they'll give you a token of wisdom or a token of their time or an actual token, like maybe money. Because the Four of Pentacles, that's somebody who really don't, like, they keep everything to themselves. This is somebody who pretty much hoards. They're very much stingy with their resources because they don't have that much to give. Okay, it's just enough to get them by and to be a little comfortable. Okay, but it's still not a whole lot to where they're comfortable with just sharing it with other people. Okay, so with this coming out in reverse, I feel like this is somebody who'll be willing to hear you out. But mind you, just because they'll be willing to hear you out don't mean they're going to take no shit. Because the Four of Pentacles, again, it still is in reverse. And because it's underneath integrity and you have plenty of time, I'm sorry to say, but for some of you, and be careful if this is you, Pisces, somebody may take all of this time just to try to create some sort of story or scheme to play on your emotions just so that they can get something out of you. Because the Four of Pentacles can also be a person, when in reverse, they're very greedy. They're very, very greedy. They would try to think of any way, any approach possible to get something out of you, even if it's just a little bit. They want it. Okay. And again, this could be somebody who is Honestly, this could be just somebody who's undeserving of your time. So if you're going to take some time to try to reconnect or make amends with someone, please come correct or do not come at all, because I feel like this person is not going to take it. No. They will reject you. Because the Four of Pentacles is usually someone who has poor management skills. So this is someone who may feel like you manage yourself or manage your emotions or maybe even your money poorly. So this is some things that you may want to work on before you try to reconnect with this person. Or maybe this is what you're thinking about another individual. And like if they were to come back to you, Pisces, if they don't come correct or fix those issues that, you know, cause rifts in your relationship or your connection or friendship, well, then that's just not going to work. You might as well don't come back at all. I feel like you wouldn't mind hearing this person out if you actually sense the integrity coming off of them. Okay, if you can sense a positive change in their character. Okay, yeah, this person, they want to impress you, but how? Do they want to impress you with genuine effort and transformation? Or do they want to impress you with just some shit that they think you want to see and hear? Come correct. Come correct. Because it's all about how you respect this person. This person is not going to tolerate disrespect or being treated like a dummy. Okay. So now we have, you should indulge in self or shared intimacy. To me, I just heard it's whatever. Okay, either I can indulge in my time by myself or I can indulge my time in with you. It don't matter. Either way, I'm going to be good. And I feel like this is the headspace that you need to be in, whether I'm with someone or without someone, whether I got this friend or I'm by myself or I'm independent. It don't matter. I'm going to be good. Okay, I'm not going to let someone, kind of dictate how fulfilled and happy I am. Or I'm not going to let any person influence how genuine and honest I am in my actions and how I interact with others. I'm still going to be me. I'm still going to be honest. I'm still going to have my integrity. And I also heard my dignity. Let's see. What else do we have for Pisces in relation to this indulgence? Ooh. That's sorrow, that's sadness, but overall, that's just being shocked. Like, damn, that really hurt. What you said really hurt. What I saw really hurt. What you did really, really hurt. Someone is really, they're still affected by that. Whatever happened in this separation or whatever was kept from this person, they're still affected by that. Like I said, I'm sensing half are willing to hear it out, hear what you have to say, want an explanation. And then for others, if they don't sense that change, I feel like for some, you might have just lost. Or maybe somebody else just might have lost. Because whatever this was, this hurt. And it hurt real bad. And it caught you off guard. I don't think it was made public, however, or it wasn't like, I don't think it was like something to where everybody knew about it. I feel like this was something between specifically you and this person and maybe a few other people who knew about the situation, but I don't feel like it was a public embarrassment, but it is something to where when you lay down at night and you think about it, it's like, damn, that really hurt my feelings. This person could have spoke very poorly on your name. On your reputation, on your character. Okay. This person, they betrayed you in some way. Whether they lied to you, stole from you, cheated on you, or just spoke very poorly to you. And again, the reciprocal energy was very off. Only hurt will come out of this. I'm sorry, but I feel like if you try to reconnect with this, I feel like it's okay to clear your conscience and all, but I feel like if you were to try to reconnect this, amend this, I don't think it's going to work. Even if you try, I just feel like only hurt is going to come out of this. Yeah, because somebody here is going to forever hold that grudge. Dang, Pisces, I don't like to hear it for you. I really don't. Let's see, what else? What else is this? This is what you're thinking about, though. All right, we got 2 intelligence cards. You could be dealing with an air sign. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. We have someone is saying quick-witted, sassy, good timing, let's go. There's a lot of heat in this situation. Sparks are flying fast. I feel like this is pretty much illustrating the chaos that happened in this connection. Sparks is flying, quick-witted, sass. There was a lot of arguments, disagreement, and it was just like a lot that happened. I'm seeing it says now is the time to act, do how you feel, or expect something to come to fruition soon. I feel like this was like an outburst, like somebody been bottling up something and they just let it out and it just kind of pretty much exploded. And then on the flip side, we have you were so funny. It's what someone is saying, or how they think about you when they go into positive memories about you. Because again, I don't feel like this is somebody that you're talking to right now. You and your friend is learning kindness. Also, some quality you or they possess is a secret turn on. So maybe this person, like I said, they weren't as kind as they could have been. They did not speak to you in polite manners as they probably should have. And maybe they underappreciated your kindness or politeness that you shared to them or gave to them. And they didn't really, I heard, compliment you as well, or they didn't give you your due credit. It says keep certain thoughts and words to yourself, learn tact, be authentic. Yeah, I feel like this person kept some things to themselves rather than sharing and communicating them with you, because we have your hidden gem. You're learning kindness, you're learning integrity, okay? All right, so let me go ahead and get you some advice, Pisces, and the best way that you can practice self-care at this time. And again, if anything resonated, I really appreciate it if you like the video and subscribe to the channel, okay? And if you would like to book with me, all of my information is down below, including the links to my services, so feel free to check that out, as well as the extra content that I give on Patreon, okay? Any other final advice for Pisces? Yeah, cut away any loose threads, because yeah, you don't need them. Cut away any loose threads. Mind over matter. If you're stressed out in the brain, it ain't worth it. If all you can think about is hurt and pain, it ain't worth it. Okay, so let's see. What's the best way that you can practice self-care? What's the best way that you can practice self-care? Get a massage. You deserve to be pampered. Make your appointment this week. You got a lot of tension that you're holding on to. A lot of grudges possibly still. Okay? So you need to work out those kinks. And I feel like this is what you're also trying to do with another person. And also, if you're trying to reach out to somebody, or somebody trying to reach out to you and trying to make amends and trying to give you a massage, honey, what that sound like? Do it sound like they really, really want your attention or change and, you know, improvements, or do it look like they just trying to get the kitty or the ding dong? Okay, anyway. And then also you need to pay attention to the colors that you wear, because some of you are dressing as you feel. And I don't mean that in a good way. So, you know, work on your physical appearance and your wardrobe a bit, okay? Perk yourself up a bit. All right, so let's go ahead and click that link down below so we could talk about these things that we had discussed in the beginning with your finances and with your interactions with others. We're going to go ahead and talk more details with that. And yeah, feel free to look at all the other videos. All the videos are for you. You're all the signs, so check your placements, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.